In this problem, for the left, we're going to do 2 cosine squared theta equals cosine of theta. Now, one of the most common mistakes here is people love to decide, oh, I'm going to divide by cosine of theta. We really can't do that. And I'll show you why later. But if I wanted to solve something like this, 2x squared equals x, what we're going to do is we're going to get everything equal to 0. So 2x squared minus x equals 0, and work on it the same exact way. All right, so doing that, I'm going to subtract cosine. I'm going to get 2 cosine squared theta minus cosine theta equal to 0. All right, now over here, the idea is, well, I got to get x alone, so we're going to factor. I factor an x out. I get 2x minus 1 equals 0. Well, guess what? I'm going to factor a cosine out. So factoring out a cosine, I get cosine of theta and 2 cosine theta minus 1 equals 0. And just like over here, I was at each equal to 0. Well, it isn't stopping us over here. Cosine theta equals 0, and 2 cosine theta minus 1 equals 0. Solving both of those, well, that one's already solved. I get x equals a half over here, so I get cosine equals theta, and cosine theta equals 1/2. All right, now we got to determine, what does this equal? Well, cosine equals 0 multiple times, right? Cosine actually equals 0 at 90 degrees and 270 degrees. Think of it on the unit circle. When it's cosine 0, it's at the top here and there, right there, which is 90 and 270, because it's the y-coordinate. Now, cosine's the x. All right. We wanted to get it to be 0. Cosine's the x. Sorry, my bad. All right, on the other hand, we want to need cosine equal to a half. Well, that one we actually still know. Okay, cosine equals a half should generate a reference angle, you know. When is cosine a half? And looking at my wonderful chart that I left on the board from earlier, still 60 degrees. Alrighty. Now I got to determine what quadrants are my answer going to be in. Well, cosine is positive here. 60 is our reference angle. Well, if I'm positive, cosine is positive in quadrants number 1. All students take calculus. That's quadrant 4. Right. Luckily, 60 was the freebie. And it's still 60. All right. Well, for quadrant 4, it's 360 minus 60, which is a total of 300. Our 4 answers for theta this time is going to be 90, 60, 270, and 300. As you can see, I didn't even put them in order, but yeah, that's something I always seem to do. Okay, we got all 4 solutions here. Remember, if you ever check these, start plugging them in. Plug in cosine square root of 90. It should give you the exact same thing. All right, see you guys later.